Hello, hello. Welcome back. We're gonna start chapter 4 of Super Danganronpa Another 2. Okay. That last trial was absolutely crazy. So instead of it being 2 victims like it usually is, it was 2 Blackens. It was the twins. And it was mostly Kanade. She used Hibiki. I still feel for Hibiki. I don't think she deserved what she got. Like, I think she got the short end of the stick in the lottery of life, you know? But yeah, it was revealed that Kanade's a serial killer and was before any of this even started. I don't even know, like, It was also revealed that Iroha is a void. Was not expecting that at all. She was actually the one who was supposed to be the Blackened in chapter 2. When it was when Emma had done it. It was supposed to be Iroha. Now, and I think the fact that the last killing was done by someone who's not a void, I think that really threw Mikado off, because he's kind of like very angry. Because at first he thought it was Iroha, when it turned out not to be her. He was like, you were supposed to do it. But now he's telling her that she needs to be the Blackened in this chapter, because everything was thrown off. It was nothing like the other ones. Like, I am pretty sure that they're just trying to remake the trials from the first game. And now things are kind of getting thrown off course, and he's getting flustered. So starting this chapter, we know that Iroha is expected to be the Blackened. But will that be the case? I don't know. Will she actually end up killing somebody? I really don't know. It was also mentioned that there was the other void that we don't know who it is, but they seem to be switching sides and betraying Mikado, so I'm wondering who it could be. I have no idea. But yeah, that is what happened last time, and now we're going to start this one. If it's going to be similar to chapter 4 in the first game, I'm wondering if they're going to do the whole thing where they starve them until someone has to die. And I don't know, like, chapter 4 in the first game I think was my favorite. The first game, because it was the most emotional. I don't know if they're gonna do something similar now or what's gonna happen, but yeah, we're gonna find out. Let's get into it. We're in the Void Theater. Hajime. What? A town was holding its largest festival of the year. A man from the local monastery brought homemade fish and chips to the feast, and people absolutely loved it. They asked the man if he really made the dish himself, and do you know what he said? What did he say? Indeed, I am the fish fryer. It's so stupid. Hajime, what do you call an obnoxious reindeer? Rudolph! Seriously, just stop! This is all karma from my past life or something. Yeah, sure, I'm a murderer. I'm ready to accept whatever punishment that comes. Why is this out of all the punishments in the world? I'd rather suffer physically than having to listen to these annoying jokes forever. Annoying jokes? Well, that's not very nice. We don't have anything to do here. Not to mention, there isn't a lot we can do when we look like this. That's why we're chatting with each other. Well, then just chat, without making those weird puns. They're driving me crazy. Oh, you don't find them entertaining? How am I supposed to when I've heard them for the 1000th time? I feel like I'm gonna die from this, even though I'm already dead. Die from this, though you're already dead. That is not funny. Oh, come on, what's this? What is this?
Oh, this must be the thing. Void's special telephone that links the living with the dead.
Oh, now they're throwing random things in. I guess they have to since the last Blackened wasn't a void. So disturbing. Emma being just a blob of mush is so disturbing.
Hello? Huh? Did I get through? Hello? Hello? Oh, that voice must be Iroha. A long time no see.
Iroha? We're really connected to her?
Hajime, Emma, help me. What's the matter, Iroha? Mikado's threatening me. He told me to commit murder on the next island. What should I do? Oh dear.
Mikado, that brat. Hey, don't listen to him, Iroha.
But...
I know how you're feeling right now. You're too good to be involved in a plan like this. We're dead. We don't have the right to order you around. Just make sure to do what you want to do. Don't go down our road.
Hajime... He's right, Iroha. This place isn't as bad as it seems. Don't overthink too much and go for it.
What are you talking about? That's basically telling her to go die.
Oh, that's not what I meant. And to think of it, Emma, did you have to take my place in the second island? It's really your fault I have to go through all of this. What?
No, never mind. It is officially 7 a.m. Wake up, everyone! I hope you all have a vigorous and comfortable day. Is it already morning? Didn't sleep a wink. Trial ended over midnight, so it should be natural that I feel tired and sleepy. Yet I couldn't sleep at all. I feel extremely tired. Girl, me too after that. Maybe I'll just go back to sleep, I thought to myself as I lay back in bed. But despite my tiredness, I just couldn't go to sleep. I guess I'll just go and have breakfast for now. I don't know what to expect this chapter. Like, they're making... I don't think Iroha's gonna do it. I don't think she's gonna end up being the Blackened. I think it's gonna end up being someone else. Who? I don't know. I also don't know who the victim might be. I'm still guessing Shinji, only because, listen, the characters like that, they don't last... They don't survive to the end. That's the only reason why. Maybe Yoriko might be next. Good morning. Huh? I headed to the diner to eat breakfast as usual, but there was no one there. Weird. Did I misread the clock? I checked the time to see if I overslept, but it was our usual meeting time. Even Mikado's food isn't here. What's going on? I didn't know what to make of it, but I had to have breakfast one way or another, so I headed to the convenience store. Wait, but isn't the boat not on the island anymore? Are they still on the island if she can go to the convenience store? Oh, I guess they are on the island. Oh, hello there. Yuki. Sora. Funny running into you here of all places. Are you here to eat breakfast as well? Nobody was at the diner. And Mikado seems to be out of business, so I thought to come here. How can you be so cheerful about this? What? There was another death mere hours ago. We started with 16, and now we're down to 9. So, how can you stay that cheerful? What do you mean cheerful? Oh wait, you're an ultimate, right? Oh, forgot about it. Of course you're different from a normal talentless student like me. Okay, Yuki. Enough with the, self-pity. Yuki, if you think a normal greeting is acting cheerful, that means you're seriously depressed right now. You think you're the only one who's depressed here? We're all the same as you. But we shouldn't just despair about it. Shouldn't just despair about it. That also is only possible for ultimates. For a normal person like me, this is the limit. This is the end for me. I just can't stay hopeful like you. It's weird because in this, he's very, very quick to be like doom and gloom. Whereas in the first game, when he was Yuki, he was very much the symbol of hope. I guess that was because he was the protagonist, but like, well, I don't want to say he's the symbol of hope. He's not like Makoto, okay? He did get depressed sometimes, but not like this. Like, is this really how he is? I don't know. Some part of me wants to just smack him a little bit. Yuki! Listen to me. I don't even know what my talent is or who I am. You're an ultimate yourself. The ultimate lucky student. Would you stop comparing yourself to others? Look my butt. What even is the ultimate lucky student? What kind of talent is that? If I truly was the ultimate student, why am I in this place? Why am I going through all this? Because you are the ultimate luck, that's why. I just can't go on now. Different from you. Yuki, even if it seems like there are no clues, you should assume otherwise and investigate to the end. Then something good will come out of it. That's what you said a few days ago. I beg you, don't forget that attitude you already had. I know you're stressed, but we can't just give up. If one of us starts to give up, we will all die in the end. Sorry that I yelled. I didn't mean to do that. I just can't seem to control myself. No, I'm sorry I yelled too. So, why don't we make up? What? We don't know where the others are. So, why don't we eat breakfast together? Eating lunchboxes together, you know? No. I'm sorry. But I want to be alone for now. Oh. Alright then. See you later then. And Yuki left, just like that. I guess I'll have to eat breakfast alone today. Wouldn't they already be sailing? But they would have been sailing. I got angry with Yuki. That wasn't very like me. I mean, Yuki was the one at fault, that's for sure. But I always managed to keep my cool. When I saw Yuki being so weak, I just couldn't stand it. I ended up snapping at him. Ultimate. We're all ultimate students. Am I an ultimate student? Yeah, I think you're the ultimate despair. I think you're Akane.
Honestly, I was mentally prepared for Shobai. I can estimate the threat level of a person immediately from first glance. And ever since our first encounter, I've always been cautious of you. Oh, but Sora, what are you? You have nothing special to boot, and you can't even remember your own talent. How was someone like you able to win against someone like me? Sora, what really is your talent?
Let's investigate. Thinking like this won't get me anywhere. I need to get out and do something if I want any answers. So, investigating it is. Alright, are we still on the island? Or... I'm gonna do free time. I'm gonna try to find... Can't socialize at the moment? Excuse me? I guess I should investigate. It won't let me... Go to the harbor, I guess. I don't know. They shouldn't even still be on the island, right? They should be leaving? Carefully and thoroughly investigated the area. I didn't find any clues to help us escape, but I won't give up. Huh? I think I found something. Lust? Statue gecko? I don't know what that is. After I was done investigating, I returned to my room. Guess we just investigate, or do I just have her go to sleep? Because I can't socialize, so... Go here, I guess. I don't want to be in Satsuki Land anymore. I carefully and thoroughly investigated the area. I didn't find any clues to help us escape, but I won't give up. I think I found something. Okay, yeah, like investigating is like kind of pointless. I'm just gonna have her go to bed. Like, if I can't socialize, gonna go to bed. Investigating does nothing. The class trial is ended. We haven't departed from this island yet. So I tried searching Satsuki Land one last time. But it surprises me that I wasn't able to find a single clue. Really? It surprises you? Maybe it's just me, but everyone else seems to refuse to speak about it. I actually went to the first floor corridor in hopes there would be a head count. But even Shinji, who came up with the idea in the first place, didn't come. If this goes on, things are going to be really bad. I should gather everyone to talk about this after I get a good night's sleep. That was what Setsuko would have done. Okay, so I guess we go to sleep. Okay. Nikei. Keep your voice down. Don't you have common sense? Sorry, but you didn't answer me back. So, what'd you call me for? Make it real quick. Just because it's night doesn't mean no one is listening. Nikei, I heard that you betrayed the organization. Oh, I knew it. Nikei's a void. I knew it. I knew to be suspicious of him from the beginning. Betrayed? Void? That's not true, right? It can't be. You betraying Void, that can't be true, right? Did Mikado say that? I knew he'd find out. That blasted monster. Nikei, you really... Why? You were the one who brought us together. Why are you turning against... Mikado did it first. He's the one who murdered Hajime. But there's nothing we can do about it. We can't go back now when we've already started the plan. And didn't you agree to all of this too? I tried giving some thought to this matter and decided that I can't agree with him. Even if he didn't kill Hajime and the original plan went without a hitch, I would have betrayed Void nonetheless. Mikado Sonochi, that scum. I'll kill him for sure.
Then what about the plan? I don't like Mikado either, but it's gonna just be the two of us if you kill him.
Hey, Roha. Why are you so desperate? What does leaving Void have to do with you? Do you really need me that much? You all just sided with Mikado, like turncoats when you thought I was incapable. Why are you begging at me all of a sudden? To be honest, I've got nothing to say to you. Us meeting like this is already risky enough.
Mikado told me to kill someone.
What?
You know I was supposed to go second. But then Emma took my place. And Kanade beat me to it in this island. So Mikado wants me to make up for it. But it's really your turn next, right? It's a bit weird for me to do the murder when you're alive like this.
So that's what you want? Me doing the murder for you because you don't want to? Is that why you came to me?
Help me, please. I'm gonna die if it keeps going like this.
Yeah. Of course, your life is so precious that it should be preserved, no matter what. And mine isn't. You really didn't change a bit. You can't do anything on your own, so you always depend on someone else. This is just a waste of breath. Don't talk to me again in the future. I have nothing to do with you all anymore.
Nikei, I'm sorry. I'll apologize if I did something wrong, but please, just this one time. What am I gonna do? What am I supposed to...
Oh, I knew it. Nikei's the other voice. Can there be truth in the lies of a liar? I was suspicious of Nikei since chapter 2. I knew it. It is officially 7 a.m. Wake up, everyone. I hope you all have a vigorous and comfortable day. Oh, and additionally, since the trial has just ended, our ship will be heading towards the 4th island like always. The cruise time will be the same as the last, and be careful, as the ship might shake a bit. Oh. It's already morning. I didn't get to talk to anyone yesterday in the end. Today, I'll try talking with everyone during breakfast. If no one comes to the diner like yesterday, I'll do whatever I can to talk with them. Maybe I'll abduct them one by one to the diner. Okay, that's a bit extreme. The ship is sailing, so everyone should be inside the monocruise. Let's hurry and head to the diner. You know, Mikado's all thrown off because of what happened with Kanade, that he didn't even make them breakfast. Sora. Yoriko? Good morning. What were you doing in front of my room?
Good morning. Well, I was gonna suggest heading to the diner together to eat breakfast.
Yoriko, you didn't show up at the diner yesterday morning.
I'm sorry, Sora.
I've been in my room all day yesterday. I didn't investigate either. I was so scared and anxious ever since the last trial that I gave up on everything and stayed in my room. But things shouldn't stay like this. I've prepared myself all yesterday, meditating. We shouldn't give up and talk this out. Talk and talk through this until we achieve some sort of result. Setsuka would have done so. Yoriko. So would you care to help me? If you're with me, then... I wonder... Were we actually sisters in our past lives?
What? how else would we think this identically? I thought the same as you, Yoriko. Yesterday morning, when nobody came to the diner, I thought that we needed to do something. Of course, everyone is taking this hard. I feel painful too. Everyone feels painful. That should be the same for every one of us. But that's all the more reason why we need everyone to talk about this. We mustn't run away from this. That's what you thought, right? Yeah, I knew you would understand. I'm actually thankful that you came to me before I did. Judging from Yuki's state, we don't know if the others will listen to our suggestions. But at least you're on my side, right? It's not like you have to say such embarrassing things. It's not like I'm doing this for you, okay? Don't get the wrong idea. Oh, there it is. Your Tsundere side. But forget it. Let's just head to the diner. A fresh start. So, we should give it our all. Appreciating Yoriko's kindness, I headed to the diner with her. Nobody's here as expected. What? Oh, greetings. Such a nice morning, wouldn't you say? What's with this duo? Why are you guys here? Hoo-hoo. I wonder that as well. I thought I arrived pretty early today, but it seems Nikei beat me. So you're back to cooking for us again. Where were you all day yesterday? Oh, you actually spoke to me for once. Well, nothing much. As the one and only mastermind of this killing school trip, there was some business to attend to after the class trial. What should we do, Sora? At this rate, we'll no longer be able to have group gatherings during breakfast. I still think she's way too harsh on you. Like, listen, I know now I know that he's a void, but now I also know that he's betrayed them he betrayed them. So, he's against them, like, you know, like kind of thing, the enemy of my enemy is my friend, kind of thing, so I just think they're being too harsh on him. No, don't worry. They'll come. Okay? Just sit down and wait. They'll come in due time. Excuse me? What's up with you? How about we sit first, Yoriko? I was gonna wait a while anyways. If nobody comes, we can gather everyone up ourselves. Yeah. I didn't expect everyone to be here. I figured I would wait a bit with Yoriko and go search for them if they didn't arrive, but what did Nikei mean by that? And why did Nikei, who opposed us up until now... As I was thinking about that to myself, people actually did start to arrive one by one, much to my surprise. Hello. Shinji. Sorry for not doing anything yesterday. I kinda got angry at myself for being an idiot with all bark and no bite. I thought all day about what I should do from now on, and I decided that I couldn't do anything alone anyways. And with your message, I thought it would be best for everyone to gather around and talk. Good idea. But what do you mean by my message? Huh? Sure, I was gonna gather everyone up to talk about what we should do from now on, but I never sent a message to everyone or anything like that. Oh, so you're all here. What do you mean by important business? It was Sora, right? You're the one who sent us that message, right? Hold on just a moment. What is everyone talking about? It was Nikei who sent it, right? How else would he have known that they would have all shown up? It was Nikei. What do you mean by message? By important business? So it wasn't you who sent us this? This message? What is that? It's a note that says, there's some important stuff that I want to talk to you about, so please attend the breakfast meeting. when I woke up, this was slipped through the door. And it seemed like everyone else had received it as well. I didn't see anything like that. Oh, come to think of it, something did fall out of my door when I left my room. I guess I did receive it, but I somehow missed it.
What? Then who the heck sent this note? Nikei?
It's me.
Nikei?
Oh, so that's why you... What is with you? This isn't like you. You think you can act all cold and mighty at a time, come back to us without...
Now calm down, Yoriko.
Yeah, stop being mean to him.
Let's first hear what he has to say. Nikei did cooperate with us the investigation when Setsuka died. I just don't think he's that bad of a guy.
Well, I ain't that nice.
So, what is it that you wanted to talk about?
I want to speak as soon as possible, but not everyone is gathered yet.
Think Shobai's gonna show up? I highly doubt it.
Who isn't here yet?
Teruya and Iroha.
I don't have
what? I can read.
I don't have hopes for Shobai or Teruya anyway. I'll start once Iroha gets here. So, first sit down and eat. Looks like Sora also has a thing or two to say anyways. Why don't we listen to her while we wait for Iroha? Why should you be the one to decide that? Really, what is up with you today? Calm down, Yoriko. I was going to talk to everyone anyways. This is the perfect chance. Let's all talk over breakfast. So, Sora, what was the thing that you wanted to tell us? The thing I wanted to tell you? Nothing. I mean, there's nothing like that. What? I didn't have anything specific to say. I just wanted to talk with everyone, that's all. Everyone, you all didn't come to breakfast yesterday, right?
Sorry about that.
I'm not trying to scold you or anything here. Mikado didn't even prepare the meal for us anyway. And it was the day after the trial. Painful things are starting to pile up. And Setsuka, who would normally rally everyone up in times like these, isn't with us anymore.
No one's gonna talk about her eye that had a target in it? I'm not over it. I'll never be over it.
I get how you all feel. You probably don't have the faintest idea what to do from now on. Even when I don't have any clue about our future, I want to just give up and let go of everything. But is that really the right thing to do? Are you going to live on this island for all eternity? Facing your back against the truth and letting the Fallen's death be in vain? I, for one, don't want that outcome. I want to uncover my true identity, as well as figure out why that piece of trash Mikado is doing all of this to us. So everyone, please, just don't give up. Don't avert your eyes from the truth. Please, I beg you. With me, please, fight alongside with me. Please help me create hope for us. Laura. I know. In my head, I agree with everything you just said, but we really don't have any hope at all. You think hope is some instant food you can make from the fridge? You cannot create hope out of nothing. Yuki, you... But it's true, isn't it? You were down yesterday because there really isn't any hope, right? Sora, I suppose then you've somehow found some clue, huh? Is that why you're telling us this? You. Would it kill you to be positive for once? Yuki, I repeat myself, but I also don't know which way we're supposed to take from now on. All I'm asking you for is to not give up. Not give up? Search for clues to escape this place. Bring the voids to our side. It doesn't matter what the specifics are. Let's just talk together like normal people. Bring our heads together.
and live our best. If we stick on to that urge to live on, hope will soon come to us. I at least think so. Well, they've already succeeded in bringing Nikei over, so he's a void that they brought over. And Iroha seems pretty unsure about everything. So I feel like, you know, like the more time they spend with them, the more likely they are to betray Mikado, I think. Aura. Oh, bravo! Amazing! Nothing less to expect from Sora, I must say. A ray of light that shines through when everyone is in despair. The symbol of hope itself. I knew you were different from the moment I laid my eyes on you. Oh, it's all useless. Hollow platitudes again. You and Bro are the same. Words that do not bear a hint of responsibility, nor practicality. Can someone smack him? I just want to smack him a little bit. Yes, you might call it irresponsible. But I do think that my platitudes are better than the aimless whines of an identically hopeless baby like you. Oh my god. Okay. That went a little far. What? But aren't I right? Yuki, you're always whining about something. Yet the thought of talking it out with everyone has never crossed you, has it? So what? You think talking will find us the exit? You won't know until you try it. But this fact alone stands still. That a person who only complains about everything will never, ever escape from this place. You little... Is that your attempt at threatening me? My, aren't you scary? Would you like to hit me? Come on, hit me. As if you have the courage to do even that. Oh my god. Why is she... I mean, I get that she's trying to... She's annoyed with him. I'd get annoyed with him too. He's kind of annoying at this point. Still one of my favorites though. Still love him. He's Yuki. But Sora can be a little harsh. We know that already. Sora, stop it! Why are you so pissed off all of a sudden? Yuki, you should quit it as well. Fights like these have no ends or meanings. I did it again. Why is it, I wonder? Even if I try to keep my cool, every time I look at Yuki's pathetic state, I can't stop myself from lashing out. If I take out my anger, I will be throwing away my chance to talk with them. The wise choice would be to calm down and talk here. Then why? I'm sorry, Yuki. I went too far.
Hello, I got up late. Do you know what the note was about? What's going on here?
Nice timing, Iroha. Hey, Nikei. Huh? Iroha's here. Just say what you called us for. You're scaring me. Why don't you calm down a bit, Yuki? You look overly heated up right now. Say it! I'm a void. What? I'm one of the 3 remaining voids. Huh? What is this? Have you lost your mind? Nice reaction. I suppose you didn't expect this to happen? I've been thinking for a while. Since I got found out, it'd be better to place you in more trouble by letting you know face to face. Wait, is this real? Nikei, you're a void? Yeah. What? Why are you telling us that? I cannot forgive Mikado Sonoji. Plus, this is the best I can do to keep Setsuka's will to waste. Arrogant little brat. Do you truly wish to die? You will be affected the most if the plan fails. Look at our leader, showing off his silver tongue again. When you think our lives are nothing more than disposable. I don't care. I can't stand your atrocious scheme any longer. Don't expect things to go your way now. Oh, fine then. I did not think you would expose yourself in front of everyone. Do as you wish. You will realize in due time that there is nothing you can achieve. That must have been a blow for him. Sweet. Look at us, Nikei. If Mikado's acting like that, then what you said should be true. Are you really a void? Why would I lie to you if I wasn't a void? Why? Why did you do this? You locked us up, then forced us to kill. If you're really a void, you'd better have an answer. Why the heck did you force us into this? Now calm down, I'll explain You're the worst. Though you constantly bothered and looked down on us, I thought there would be some good in you. You hid behind a mask and mocked us from behind the scenes. Don't think you'll get away with it. Everyone, I see where you're coming from, but let's listen to what Nikei has to... I'm sorry. What? I'm sorry. I've done things that are absolutely unforgivable. After abruptly apologizing to us, Nikei suddenly stooped down to his knees. Wait, what do you think you're... I know. I cannot be forgiven like this for everything I've done. But still, considering what our voids did to you, me doing this is well deserved. So I'm thinking that Setsuka found out that Nikei was a void. She was gonna tell them. And like, he was close with Setsuka, I feel like, and that's why he said he's honoring her will. Being like, yeah, this is what was probably in her will. This is... Yeah. Oh. Sticking his head down to the floor, Nikei looked like he was desperate, in a way. Yo, Nikei, raise your head up first. I can't. Not until you forget... No, maybe not that far, but until you guys feel a bit better. Alright, we get it, just get up. You're making things awkward. Really? Why are you suddenly this passive? You were just out there trying to get us for the last few days. That was... an act. An act? Nikei, we haven't gained any information so far. No matter how hard we investigated, it was no use. That was why we became more and more desperate, and that was why the tension arose. We need information. Information to turn the tables against Mikado, to escape this place. If you really were a void, and if you really do feel sorry, give us information. That's right. I know I was the hothead here, but we need information before berating Nikei. The only person who had a lead, Setsuka, now dead. And Teria isn't being cooperative with us ever since he regained his memory. Of course I'm going to tell you. That's why I betrayed Void. I'll tell you everything I can. So, first of all, I'm not sure where to start. I'm used to giving questions, but answering them isn't exactly my specialty. Oh, let's reverse our roles. You guys ask me what you want to know. I can be the interviewee. Weren't you being serious about giving us an apology right before this? I don't feel great either, but this is gonna stay all doom and gloom if I just keep going on. Well, guess it's not that important. Yes. We can question you, and you'll answer anything? Anything I'm able to answer. There's a ton of things we want to ask, but
I think this is what everyone wants to know the most. The last remaining void. Agreed. It's crucial that we know their identity. Especially when it's highly likely they're in this room with us right now. Oh man, is she gonna say something? Nikei, tell us. Out of the 3 voids that are alive, other than you and Mikado, who is the last person? Yeah. I thought that would be the first thing you all would ask. You want me to tell you who they are? About that last person. Oh, is he gonna say it? Sorry. I can't answer that question. What? Why? You told us you'll answer anything. I didn't say anything. I said anything I'm able to answer. What do you mean by that? You don't know who the remaining void is? Not exactly, but if you know it, tell us. That's the most important thing we need. I don't want us to fight each other anymore. Suppose I told you who that person is right now. How would you feel about them? How would we feel? Of course, we'd... You all didn't want to listen to me when I came out. That's why I begged you for forgiveness. If that's the reaction to someone who came out on their own, how would that person feel? Especially if they don't plan to switch sides. How would things go if that happens? What are you trying to say? That person is probably hesitating too. Split between going on with the plan and giving up. The relationship between us voids wasn't in good shape since Mikado betrayed Hajime. That's why I want to give that person a chance as a fellow member. A chance? I think there's a difference between confessing on one's own like I did and being exposed by someone else. I can talk here because I decided to leave Void and join your side. But as soon as I tell you who the last Void is, you'll try to purge that traitor. Am I wrong? Nikei. Can we really trust you? I think you're just trying to cover up for your teammate. I won't deny it. You're not completely wrong. Stop it, Yuki. We don't know who that person is, but Nikei said that that person is unsure whether to follow Void as well. It's my personal opinion, but Hajime and Emma, they both seem to be hesitant about committing murder. I say that we can't disregard Nikei's reasoning. Thor's right, Yuki. We need to trust Nikei. If we can't trust him, he won't be able to trust us either. After all, this situation is what we have originally planned for, isn't it? Originally planned? Yeah, it was our goal. Building a relationship with the Voids and making them join our side. We didn't have much information about the Voids up until this point. If we get that information, we might be able to help Nikei, the Voids, and escape with them. I agree. If we can't trust Nikei, nothing will change. He openly announced his betrayal in front of Mikado because he believed in us. Okay, I'll give it a try for now. It's going to be fine. Hajime and Emma were a part of Void and committed murder. And yet, I don't think they were truly evil people. The same goes for Nikei and the other Void who may be here with us. I'll trust everyone. Thank you. Oh, you nearly scared me. What is it, Iroha? I had a thought that Mikado will take some kind of action to get back at Nikei for this. Iroha's right. I'm probably gonna be killed soon. Killed? Mikado always makes sure to eliminate anything that might be an obstacle for his plan. Since I went public with my defection, he'll come after me with his full strength in the near future.
It'll be a race against time from now on. I'll need to strike at Mikado in some form before he kills me. But won't there be a class trial? If Mikado kills you, everyone will know he's the culprit. Do you really think he'll do that? You shouldn't think of Mikado like that. His actions are unpredictable. The fear of not knowing what'll come next. That is the most frightening aspect of Mikado Sonoji. I'm wondering... Mikado will try to use Iroha to kill Nikei. Though, to be honest, I'm really scared right now. I put my trust in you and challenged Mikado, but a part of me still isn't sure if this was the right thing to do. Nikei. Nikei lowered his head while he said that. His face looked so weak, unlike anything we'd seen so far. Instead of his usual playful, sarcastic self, I felt his genuine, honest fear. Yo, don't worry. I know that this is a cliché thing to say, but together we can overcome any hardships that will face us. I'm just so glad that you believed in us in the end. Are you afraid of Mikado that much? But you've turned your back against him and there's no going back. I don't mean to offend you, but why did you risk your life to join our side if you're that afraid of Mikado? Yuki, did you really need to say that? Sora's like coming at Yuki. His conscience didn't allow him to remain in Void any longer, and he believed in us. I think these are enough. No, Sora. Sorry to disappoint you, but I'm not as good of a person as you think I am. I didn't choose to leave Void because of my ethics or conscience. It was because of my hatred. Hatred of Mikado. Hatred? That scoundrel. He robbed me of everything I had. And what do you mean by that? Explain. It feels a bit funny to say this when everything's already been uncovered. I used to be the leader of Void. What? You all want to know why Void was doing these things, right? What do you think is the reason we set up this killing game? We wouldn't have asked you in the first place if we knew that. We had no intention to take part in crooked measures like this at first. Not when I was the leader. Void was an organization created to search for a certain person. Hajime, Emma, and we all went through a terrible childhood, and there is a person who saved us from that hellish suffering. Utsuro? But after we grew a bit older, that person was nowhere to be found. So we made use of everything we had to look for that person. And the people that met and teamed up together during that period: Hajime Makunochi, Emma Magarobi, and the other Void I can't mention yet, and me. These were the initial members of Void. Oh, you were the leader back then? Calling me a leader may be an exaggeration, but I was the first to start searching for this person. I was able to do it along with my journalist work, and I had the most amount of information available. While I was busy with the search, I discovered there were others in the same boat as me. All I did was bring them together to form an organization. You just said they were Hajime, Emma, you, and the other person, right? Then what about Mikado? How did he get to be the leader and force us into a killing game? It's a long story. The four of us worked together to track down that person's whereabouts. But no matter how long we searched, or what method we tried, we couldn't find a single trace of him. It was great that we decided to combine our efforts, but the outcome was always the same, regardless of the time and effort we put in. Were they looking for him during the time of the first killing game that they were doing? Is that why they couldn't find him? Or was that before then? What kind of person was he? If he was giving help to children, he might have been a volunteer or someone working for charity. Not exactly. I have no idea. It's evident that he gave us help, and we wouldn't be the people we are now if it wasn't for him. But we still couldn't figure out who that person was or why he helped us. We don't even know that person's name. What kind of weirdo is he? Yuki, I think it's you. I can understand that. I have a person I want to find too, but it isn't easy to search for someone, even when you know their name and face. It must have been almost impossible to look for a person that you barely know about. Then one day, he sent a message to us. A man who introduced himself as Mikado Sonoji, contacted us with a video. Surprisingly, he knew about our purpose. He claimed that he has knowledge regarding the person we're searching for, and is even prepared to meet him. That means Mikado is also trying to meet that same person you talked about. Everything was well up until that point. All of us, including myself, finally thought we could finally make some progress. We didn't know who this Mikado Sonoji was, but the important part was that we finally got a clue for our search. But something felt wrong after listening to what he said. He told us we need sacrifices in order to meet that person, and that we need to kill them by our own hands. That must be the killing game we're in right now. Wait, so at the end of chapter 6.5 in the first game, there was the part at the end where Yuki was taken by someone wearing a mask. I'm assuming that was Mikado, and I'm guessing he was taken here to be brought into this game to kind of wake him up again, because he's Yuki right now, he's not Utsuro. But so I guess he told all these voids that, here, you have to do this, you have to kill in order to wake him up. And I guess that's why they're doing it, trying to make it similar to the first one, hoping that it will jog his memories and bring Utsuro back. Right? I don't know. You mean, we're the sacrifices? Why did you... Was there a reason you had to agree to it? I don't know if you'll believe me, but we didn't involve ourselves in crime, even when we were trying all sorts of things to find that person. Hajime, Emma, they're all good people at heart. That's why all of us hesitated when we heard Mikado's suggestion. Did you even need to hesitate? It's murder. I don't know how important that person was to you guys, but that means killing other people just to meet that one person. I have someone I want to find too, but I'll refuse at once if I'm told I have to commit murder for it. That should be a normal person's response. Even when you'll die if you can't meet that person? What? We didn't search for that person just to meet him. We had to risk our lives in this search. If we don't find him, we won't have a future. But why? What made you stake everything just to look for that one person? I'll get there later. Anyway, everyone hesitated over Mikado's offer. I was thinking of refusing it at first too. The answer seemed obvious at first. We were desperate, but not mindless enough to go straight out. To straight out accept a murder plan. But we had already experienced so many failures when Mikado showed up. And everyone was becoming anxious. in the end, the other three decided to join Mikado. Mob mentality is a thing. I was gonna turn down the offer at first, but eventually I went along with the others when they tried to convince me. Oh, that's what happened. You created Void, but Mikado suddenly appeared and took over the organization and its members. So what? All you've said is that you hesitated but agreed to murder people anyway. How is that related to you hating Mikado? Yuki, watch your language. Sora's constantly scolding Yuki. No, he's right. I chose to be a part of this, and there's no excuse for that. Still, even though we were only working together for a common goal, I thought Hajime and Emma, those who trusted me and joined my group, were more than just teammates. Although my lack of ability allowed Mikado to take over, I thought it couldn't be helped. I had the same goal, after all. But Mikado Sonochi, that bastard, only thought of us as tools. I don't even think his intention is the same as ours. The scumbag just used us for his own benefit. Farewell, Mr. Makunochi. I shan't forget you. You son of a gun. Do you think the other three would let you do this? I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I still want to live. I don't want to die. Oh, an excellent colleague, I must say, but you too were an average being in the end. Begging for your life at the last moment. What a disgraceful sight. Is that why you betrayed Mikado? To avenge your dead teammates? My cause isn't that noble. But I didn't like him from the second I met him. That rotten scumbag. I'll kill him myself. I don't care what happens to the plan. If I could just kill him. Calm down. I get how much you hate him, but murder is going too far. Nikei, you're different from Hajime or Emma. You didn't get your hands dirty yet. I agree that Mikado absolutely deserves to die. But there's no need to do it yourself. If we get out of here safely, the law will do the job for you. The law. It would have been nice if that was possible. Huh? If you didn't like him that much, you could have switched sides from the start. We're now down to less than 10 people. If you had told us this earlier, we could have had more allies fighting against Mikado. Yuki, watch your temper. We can't undo what's already been done. We should instead be thankful to Nikei, who has at least turned to our side from now on. No, says Yuki says. I had already betrayed Mikado long ago. What? But I've kept that a secret from you guys. I'd like to apologize about that. What do you mean by keeping a secret from us? The truth is, ever since Hajime died, I've seeked for a partner I could trust among you. Oh, and he chose Setsuka. And in the end, I chose Setsuka. After choosing Setsuka Chiebukuro as my partner, I told her about Void, just like I'm doing now. What? Wait, so Setsuka was an insider for you ever since we arrived on the third island? So that's why I knew something was up with Setsuka ever since Emma's trial. But why Setsuka? It would have been better if you told all of us, just like you're doing now. I couldn't. I needed as much security as I can get in order to keep my cover. Well, despite my efforts to stay hidden, Mikado seemed to have noticed it in the end. Among the many reasons of leadership, intelligence, and such, the main reason I chose Setsuka was that she had the power to bring Mikado down. Setsuka's right eye, the one she always keeps closed, has the ability to save the things she saw, just like a camera. Okay, so now they're explaining her eye that I've been talking about for the last how many hours? I told her about Void and the details of our plans, and in exchange, I requested her to keep a lookout for Mikado. Using her eyes, she would be able to easily catch information and would throw less suspicion than investigating it myself. Seems like she actually did find out something in the end. But Kanade Otono Koji, that psychopath murderer, ruined everything. So this is a dead end for me. That's why, as a last resort, I've decided to take Mikado head-on by turning to you guys. There were many things going on behind our backs. After I sided with Setsuka, I've purposely acted as an outsider so that Setsuka would be free from suspicion. In the end, I may have looked like a jerk trying to ruin the atmosphere. Sorry, that wasn't how I really felt.
Nikei, could I ask you one thing?
What?
When I asked Setsuka why she kept her right eye closed, she didn't give me an answer. She glossed it over like usual, called it an evil eye or whatever. And when I told her to be serious, she said it was a secret she couldn't tell anyone. But you told us you knew about Setsuka's eye. I don't think she would have revealed her secret that easily. Yoriko. The thing is, she didn't have to tell me anything. I already knew about it. What do you mean? I'm a part of Void. Of course I knew in advance about the killing game. Do you all really think you were dragged into Mikado's plan simply because you were unlucky? I'm saying there is a reason that each one of you got involved in this killing game. What? I didn't do anything wrong. What are you talking about? You don't know if that's... Oh. What is the reason? Explain it to us, Nikei. Mikado's the one who came up with most of the plans, so I don't know the details of it. He didn't tell us. But I have some basic information about you all. Mikado carried around your profiles like a resume, and shoved us their contents before launching the plan. That's how I knew about Setsuka's eye. In short, we weren't randomly selected. Mikado intentionally targeted us. And the Voids had access to our personal information from the start. That's a bit creepy to think about. That's alright. Whatever it is, Nikei promised to tell us everything, and if we work together... Oh yeah, why don't we call Teruya and Shobai about this? If everyone except Mikado joins forces, we'll have better odds at defeating him. Shobai? I'd say that's going a bit too far.
I think differently, Yoriko. He did help us a lot in yesterday's trial, and even that guy wouldn't want to waste time on this island, so who knows? Maybe he'll help us. Sorry, but please don't do that. What? To Teruya and Shobai, don't ever tell them that I'm a Void, or the fact that I betrayed Void. Why not? Shobai I could understand, but what about Teruya? Because they're both untrustworthy. I don't think I need to say anything about Shobai. The same goes for Teruya. That Kisaragi Foundation that Teruya said he was in, we Voids in that group go a long way.
So what? You're just saying that we shouldn't tell them the truth just because you're not on good terms with them?
No, it's nothing personal like that. Those people from the Foundation have been on our tracks the whole time. Of course, we did commit crimes, so it should be rightful for us to take punishment, but those people aren't really sane as well. You guys shouldn't go along with them either. Take my word on this. I don't know, I know Kinjo's not sane, but Teruya and Rei... Yes, I'm still in denial about Rei being dead. It's only been like 4 chapters. She died in the prologue. I'm in denial. I don't believe she's dead. Teria, but you didn't seem like that bad of a guy. Alright. Let's listen to Nikei. Sora! We need Nikei's help anyways to make anything out of our current situation. Then we should listen to his conditions, shouldn't we? Sora, thank you for trusting a sinful guy like me. Oh, oh, he's blushing. Give and take, they say. This is just a mutual partnership, alright? Don't you dare get our hopes up. So, I think we should end the meeting for now. What? We still have a lot to ask. I told you. We need to keep this a secret from Shobai and Teruya. We were in here for too long. Mikado's fine since he already knows, but the other two shouldn't find out about this. But... Yuki. We're still heading for the next island. No need to rush. Let's do what he told us. Thank you, Shinji. I'll call you all again soon. Treat me as you would normally you'd do until then. Wait, this just came to my mind. Shobai and Teruya don't know about your defection, but Mikado does. Don't you think Mikado could tell them about it? That's very unlikely. Judging from his personality, he'll avoid pulling in external factors when dealing with internal matters. Well, he might tell something to the other Void, but that's for them to decide. He's gonna tell her to kill him. He's gonna be like, Iroha, kill Nikei. Gonna have to kill him. I guess we're done for today. We'll be waiting for your next call, Nikei. I hope he doesn't die. I don't want Nikei to die. You can count on me. Oh, and I want to thank you all again. Maybe I should have confessed much earlier. We should be the ones thanking you. You helped clarify a lot of things. You've already told Mikado about this, so things will get more important from here. Don't you die on us, Nikei. Nikei's small act of bravery had moved our hearts immensely. As he said, his intentions might not have been in the best place. His anger towards Mikado may be his driving force right now. But whatever it may be, Nikei decided to trust us and tell us the truth, and we did so as well. Nikei had become a beacon of hope to our hopeless situation ever since the 3rd trial. Let's see, what's the time? Oh my, it's already lunchtime. I didn't even notice the time passing while talking with everyone. Just the fact that we now have a lead makes me feel a bit excited. I guess I can't just stand here waiting for Nikei to contact me again. I should do something in the meantime.